hope I'm in focus. If I'm not, I apologize. It is so hot here that I can't reshoot this. We are doing one take. My hair is so curly because the humidity. I think it's feels like 39 degrees right now, Celsius. So I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Maybe I'll look it up. Anyways, hello my beautiful creative friends. I went on a very fun little summer outing the other day to Peggy's Cove. So if you don't know, I'm from Nova Scotia in Canada, and Peggy's Cove is a lighthouse and a little village that is very popular with tourists. So I don't go there a lot because I'm not a tourist, but it is fun to go sometimes. And a friend of mine wanted to do some drone photography there at sunset, so I was like, I'll tag along and film some vloggy stuff and maybe get some painting references. So that is what we're gonna do today. So basically, I've already finished my little painting, so I'm gonna show you after. I think it turned out really cute, but it is definitely not my usual style. It's more of an exercise, I'll say that. I don't know, it kind of looks like a picture book illustration to me. I also specifically didn't want to paint the lighthouse because I have done so many illustrations of that lighthouse over the years, so I'll show you some of those later on. Anyways, so this is just a little bit of start of summer fun, I guess. So we are going to hop back in time a little bit to when I was at Peggy's Cove and show you the beautiful sunset footage. I got a little bit of drone footage too there, courtesy of my buddy. And then I'm going to switch to an overhead mode, show you the process of doing this painting, and we'll chit chat. Does that sound good? Okay, and I'll show you the finished result at the end, so no spoilers, but look forward to it. It's fine. All right. You go back in time now. I hope you enjoyed it. God, it's hot today. I'm like sticking to myself.
It's a lot of fun being able to go to cute little spots like that. Just a pretty reasonable drive, I think like less than an hour from where I live. So that's been nice. The photo that I took that I'm using as a reference for my little art exercise here is this one. I really like the clover in it and just the colors and the textures of the leaves, which I was trying to, I don't know, execute through different colored pencils here. I'm doing a colored pencil and watercolor piece, so this is just the sketch stage. Like I said before, I didn't really want to do another lighthouse painting, even though obviously that's the most scenic thing. I have done a lot of pieces on this lighthouse, including one that is sort of like a series of local landmarks. That's kind of a digital illustration. I did a pastel style illustration of the lighthouse at sunset from a different photo I took a couple years ago that is very popular, so people really like this one, and I like it too. And then I've also done an illustration. It's on the packaging for my family's sea salt business. I illustrated the box for it, and the lighthouse, the Peggy's Cove lighthouse, is on that as well. So I've done my fair share of lighthouses, and I've also done it. For some I was hired to do some illustrations over the years, and lots of times if they're local themed, they have the lighthouse in it. So, anyways, eventually you want to do something else. But as I've said in other videos, I definitely think it is a good idea if you are an artist trying to like sell prints or pieces to don't shy away from hitting the local landmarks because people do like them. And if you live in a place with a lot of tourists like I do, then they like to have paintings of the lighthouse. So there you go. I've been trying not to shy away from using different mediums lately. If I'm painting, like I'll do watercolors, and you've probably seen them before if you've watched my other videos, but generally I'm an acrylic girly and I'm doing like paintings on wood panels. That's kind of my favorite way to go. But I was just feeling something easier. I feel like working on paper, there's just less pressure. And I don't really do colored pencil stuff a lot, but I really wanted to, and I have a bunch. So this was a fun, I don't know, just art session that I got to do. And I didn't film the very end, like after the paints dried, I sat down with my colored pencils and went over with some of the details, but you'll see that when I show you the finished product. I do think it is fun to do this layered technique though, to do a mix of colored pencil and paint. I think it just adds a lot of dimensionality, but also, I don't know, there's something that, like a crispness that is difficult to achieve for me personally, maybe you're great at it, with watercolor, that using a pencil or a marker or something else to go over it, I don't know, it adds like some dimension that I like. I was also approaching this piece with the idea of I'm just going to keep adding more until I like it. Like I knew that when it started off and I was just doing the base colors or blocking in colors, I didn't love it, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep painting until my heart says this is fine, which is probably a fine way to approach it. Although I know, like most artists, I can have a tendency to overwork my pieces. But what are you going to do, right? Just doing our best.
I think the sun just went behind a cloud. Anyways, here's the final picture. Can you see it? I hope it's in focus. Oh my goodness. If it's not in focus, I'm going to take a separate footage and show it to you. I like it. I think it's cute. It's definitely not my usual style, but maybe it's more like a traditional medium representation of my digital illustrations because it is playful, it is sketchy, and I do like it. But it's a bit weird. I think the shrub in the background sort of ended up looking a bit like seaweed, which is fine. We love seaweed around here. Anyways, that was a fun exercise, and I think a good reminder that you don't have to make something great every time. Sometimes it's just fun to make stuff. And that's how I feel. I mean, I'd make tons of stuff I don't show any of you because it's not great, but I enjoy making it. All right, I think that's it for this video. I have to go sit in front of the fan again because it is just too hot. I hope you are having a great start to your summer. I love you. I'm proud of you. You can do it, whatever it is. Is that a good pep talk? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.